Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live forecast update. We'll call this the special edition version here. That's going to take you right through the entire 4th of July weekend. So what can you expect? All right, well, we're going to answer that question. So let's go ahead and get into this latest forecast, shall we? As we're looking at Chattanooga, we're looking at plenty of sunshine up this way. We do have some clouds around here and there, but generally you're going to see a lot of sunshine out there. Just make sure you got the sunscreen this weekend. Don't be getting burned. And we know a lot of folks will be heading to area lakes here across East Tennessee and North Georgia. Kids get out there, have a little fun. Just be safe on the waterways. Don't drink and drive on the boats, and just be safe out there. As I'm looking at a pretty good, speaking of boating, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to have a lot of great fun here this weekend, so just be safe, okay? All right, so looking at the radar, we're all clear out there. I expect it to remain that way. If you do get something to pop, it'll be very isolated, folks. Really, we're talking like less than 10% here, but looking pretty good here across Tennessee, North Georgia, and Alabama here for the weekend. Really not looking bad. Now, we are looking at this weakening trough here off the eastern seaboard. It's going to enhance the probability of something developing off the east coast of the southeast coast of Georgia, I believe there. The northern Gulf's looking pretty good. I was concerned about that earlier. So if you are going to be heading to the beaches, again, the Florida Panhandle is looking pretty good. East Coast, might have to fight a little bit of some wave action there. Again, looking at your satellite imagery here, we got some dirty skies kind of mixed in with some of the sunshine out there as well, and some old decaying storms that kind of brought in some additional clouds across Mississippi and Alabama, but otherwise looking pretty good. Got some storms there along the coastal area there of the Carolinas. All right, so let's talk about this area of disturbed weather. So we're talking about a 60% chance of maybe a tropical depression forming, maybe Chantal if it does. What I'm concerned about, if you are going to the beaches, just watch out for the rip currents and the wave action kind of kicking up a little bit there. The Gulf Coast should be looking pretty good. Should not be a big problem down there for you this weekend. So let's go look at the regional model here. Again, you see what I'm talking about. You see this little stuff tries to spit out here late afternoon today. And again, going into tomorrow, it may try to fire off some late day stuff here. Again, as we go to the afternoon, here it goes. It's a little split. So just in case, you just might see that. But for the most part, it should stay dry. Again, if you are heading out to the beaches, you notice the storms and thunderstorms starting to form here off the coast here a little bit. So again, maybe some increased wave action from Wilmington down toward Jacksonville as we go into this upcoming weekend. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to see going into next week. As we look at your forecast maps here for the next 7 days, it looks like we're going to have a cold front that's going to be coming toward us as we head into next week. Now, what that means is going to enhance our chance for rain as we go toward Wednesday, it looks like. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about that. Let's go look at your forecast maps here. Kind of watch as I kind of highlight this up there on top as we go through the weekend. Again, we're looking precipitation free. There's Friday. Again, no problems on the 4th of July. All the fireworks shows should be looking pretty good here. Going into Saturday, looking quiet there as well. Saturday's looking quiet. Sunday, looking pretty good as well. Let's try to get a little bit of rain back off toward our east there. And then Monday, we'll be looking pretty dry. I got like a 20% there. But then as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday next week, we got a frontal system that's going to be trying to work its way down toward us a little bit, just off toward the north. But we're going to see the moisture increasing here across our area, and that's going to allow us to get a little more precipitation, a little more widespread afternoon showers and thunderstorms, which also means the humidity and those feel-like temperatures are going to come back up as well. So what that means is enjoy the lower humidity. It might be 94 degrees now, but 94 degrees like Monday or Tuesday will probably feel even hotter because that humidity will start creeping back at us as well. So looking at your forecast here for Chattanooga, we're looking at beautiful 4th of July, 94, 70 degrees, sunny and hot. But again, the actual air temperature will be what the feel-like temperature is, about 94. Still pretty warm. Just make sure you stay hydrated if you're going to be outside for any length of time. Regionally looking like this, temperature is still low to mid-60s in the mountains, upper 60s around 70. So whenever you see 60s on the map, you know you're not looking bad. But this is going to be creeping up, folks. When you see these morning lows creep back in the low 70s, you know it's going to be getting a little more humid out there. Daytime highs tomorrow, everybody generally into the 90s, low to mid 90s, although we got a few 80s still in the mountains there. 94 Chattanooga, 93 in Calhoun, 90 in Dayton, and 90 degrees over there in Murphy, North Carolina. All right, let's look at your regional forecast. 95 Nashville, 94 in Memphis, 91 in New Orleans. A few scattered storms possible down to Odessa, 95. And again, a little more rain along the coast here for Jacksonville, 88, 94 up into Columbia. All right, so here we go with our next 7 days. We're kind of stuck on repeat all weekend. So the forecast on the 4th of July, pretty much holding all weekend. We're looking good, mid-90s, low 70s. That's probably the only thing you're going to notice. The humidity will be creeping back up through the weekend. So when you see the morning lows cropping back in the low 70s, You know that's coming. And then there's our rain chances coming back as we go into Monday, Tuesday, back up to 60% for Wednesday and Thursday of next week, and anticipating more moisture getting into the atmosphere, daytime heating, and maybe a weak frontal boundary kind of working its way into our area for the weekend. So anyway, hope everybody has a great and safe 4th of July holiday. Y'all be safe out there. Treat each other with respect. You're going to get to where you need to go. Don't get in too much of a hurry, and have a lot of fun with your family, and just be safe out there. Appreciate everybody checking us out here on the Talking Live broadcast channel. And as always, you can always find me at the North Georgia Majestic Weather there on Facebook. If you ever got a weather-related question, that's the best place to message me there. All right, that's y'all's update for today. You guys take it easy. Have a great and safe weekend. We'll see you next Monday. You guys take it easy. Bye-bye for now.